Prior to the recent meeting between the leaders of the organized labor in Abia State and the state governor, Dr. Alex Oti, the former had pressed for the state government to implement the 35,000 naira federal government wage award, 30,000 minimum wage, and threatened that workers in the state will down tools if government fails to do the needful. The governor, Alex Oti, has come out to say that the state did not receive any financial support from the federal government to pay 35,000 naira wage awards to workers in the state, as being claimed in some quarters. Governor Oti, who made the clarification during a meeting with the leaders of the labor union comprising the Nigeria Labour Congress, Trade Union Congress, and the Joint Negotiation Council, stated clearly that no funds have been provided to implement such payments. The clarification is also coming amid widespread rumors and misinformation suggesting that the federal government had disbursed money to states, including Abia, to facilitate the payment of federal government 35,000 naira wage awards. In response to the NLC complaints that state government workers are paid 20,000 naira while local government workers receive only 18,000 naira as the minimum wage, the governor instructed the accountant general to collaborate with the labor union to reconcile the actual minimum wage received by the least paid worker in the state within the next week. The governor acknowledged the need for a national minimum wage increase due to various economic concerns, including the removal of petroleum subsidies, foreign exchange rates adjustments, inflation, and poverty, and assured that the state is preparing for its implementation as soon as the federal government makes pronouncements. On the issue of promotions and leave allowances, the governor explained that common promotions were reversed due to its flawed process, noting that it was bastardized by the past administration, and assured that regular promotions will continue, directed the accountant general to disburse leave allowances to workers. The Abia chief executive acknowledged the unexpected arrears of salaries owed to institutions such as Abia State University Uturu, Abia State College of Education and Technology Arochukwu, and Abia State Polytechnic Aba by the previous administration, and informed that he is seeking vehement from the State House of Assembly to address these financial challenges, assuring that the arrears would be paid in tranches. Governor Oti also directed the head of service and accountant general to henceforth involve the organized labor in the workers' verification exercises. He announced that government would create a Ministry of Labor and Productivity to further enhance relationship and address labor concerns more effectively, and assured the appointment of a substantive commissioner from the labor community to head the new ministry.
But the reality is that the government we inherited over a year ago was in a deep mess. So I acknowledge it. A lot of the issues that we are battling with are not new issues. They are things we inherited. But then you may decide to dwell on the past and in the process create your own mess. Our decision is not to look back, but to move forward while trying to solve problems of the past. And that's why you will not see me talking so much about past administrations. Since we came into office, we make sure that by the 28th of every month, everybody receives his or his salary. And that's a commitment we have made to ourselves. Nobody put a gun to our head, and we felt it was the right thing to do. So, having taken out the pension arrears, we also did what was most important to the pensioners, and that was paying them 100% of their pension on a monthly basis. I'm happy to report that since April this year, by the 28th of every month, they receive 100% of their pensions. And I've received a lot of confirmation on pensions. Now, having dealt with that, the next are the current workers, active workers. Yes, I'm aware, and we had come up with a figure of about 16.5 billion being salary arrears accumulated in the past administration for Abia State University, the Polytechnic, Abia Polytechnic in Abia State College of Education Technical in Araju, and a few others. My colleagues have started negotiating with those affected. And when they brought up different scenarios as agreed with the representatives of the workers, I declined it and I said, these are salaries. We should pay 100%. Thank you, sir. But if we pretend to have 16 billion to pay, that would be lying. So we said we would schedule it over a period of time.
Earlier, while speaking on behalf of other members of the organized labor, the state NLC chairman, Comrade Obonayokoro, expressed satisfaction with the harmonious working relationship between the labor union and the state government.
The directive from the national is simple. Abia State is currently doing 20,100 naira. In the local government, 18,000 naira as minimum wage. And because of that, the government or the labor, National Council of Labor, now said, we are talking about the improved minimum wage. Whereas the labor in Abia, we are still behind. That we should come up with at the same level with other states of the federation, pending when this new minimum wage issue will be resolved between the government and the organized labor. The second one is the wage award that was approved by the federal government on the 35,000 naira wage award that was approved by the federal government on October last year, which we are still requesting that our amiable governor should please do something, because you don't know what we are suffering now. I can't go freely, including my colleagues on the way. In fact, it's only the grace of God that is saving us. Because at times when they apprehend us, we say, if we have the willpower to give you, we would have done that. So the 35,000 naira with your magnanimous heart, you can approve it. Anyone will approve for us. It's okay by us, but let something be done to our members so that we have a footing. Even when we are defending, you are defending the government, we have a local standing to do that. They are saying that you have bribed us. You know whether you have given us anything. Why we are not talking? And that is why, because this government is we in a part of the people that bring it to be. That is why at times you cannot destroy the house that you join to build.
Comrade Okoro highlighted several issues prompting the notice of an intended industrial action, which includes the non-payment of the 30,000 minimum wage, non-payment of the 35,000 wage award, exclusion of labor from the verification exercise, and non-payment of leave and severance allowances for recently retired permanent secretaries and directors, among other related matters.